What's up, everybody? This is the Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and tonight we will be discussing Moon in the fifth house. So, first, we're going to address what the moon is all about. The moon has to do with your deep rooted emotions, it has to do with the way that you feel on the deepest level. Most people are not going to know your moon sign from just meeting you. It's going to have to be somebody that knows you on an intimate level, somebody that has a specific kind of bond with you, family, friends, things of that nature. The moon is very much represented as your mother, so it will show you the way that she raised you, the way that you perceived her to have nurtured you and cared for you. The moon is also linked to your home, your physical home, as far as your early childhood upbringing, things that went on and took place in the home dynamic. It will show you your ancestors, it will show you your roots, anything that has to do with that home dynamic. So now the moon is also your shadow self. It's really a place that you really don't want to freely expose to everybody, okay? So you do have to go deep within. That is what your moon is all about. It is about your instincts also and your thought process, okay? So now the fifth house. The fifth house in the natal birth chart is ruled over by Leo. And Leo is ruled by the sun. So now the fifth house has to do with the limelight, okay? Childlike, playful, fun, children. And it can also represent your children, how your children are going to be, how you're going to be as a parent. It also does have to do with gambling, adventure, being a risk taker, exploring, okay, creativity, being artistic. All of these things have to do with the fifth house, along with casual affairs, casual encounters. Okay, not so much a committed relationship, but just really casually just dating. So now we're going to jump right into this. Moon in the fifth house, men and women. These men and women are very much natural born actors and actresses. They love the limelight. They love to be the center of attention. They love attention in general. They really want to be able to fully express who they are, and they want people to look at them and just see them in a glamorous way, in a glamorous light. Okay? They are pretty much the life of the party. They love to have a good time. They love to turn up. Anything that has to do with being in those kind of areas where you can just be able to be free and feel like you're a child again, feel like you're a kid all over again. This is these men and women, okay? They can be very much highly dramatic and comical. So these men and women are very drama kings and queens. They're very similar to having the moon in Leo, that type of energy, but they are very comical. So you could definitely see these men and women telling a lot of jokes, cracking a lot of jokes, snapping on people, clowning around and shit like that. You know, they love to just have a good time. Okay, they are very much full of life. All right, want to live life up to its fullest, to its full potential. Okay, these men and women can also have a love for the idea of being in love. All right, they can go back and forth with themselves on how they would want love to be, how they would be if they were in love. Okay, what you can also notice with them that sometimes they may fall for somebody a little bit quicker than what they have anticipated. Okay, be careful with that. Also, with this placement, these men and women, their mother could have very well been very much artistic and creative herself. Okay, she could have been the type of mother that really had great talents and skills within inside of her. Okay, and now these men and women, they absolutely love children. Okay, all different types of children, doesn't even have to be their own. They love to be able to just play with these kids, and they find great full enjoyment in just being able to interact with kids. Okay, they have a strong ability to be able to really enjoy the time that they spend with their own children, even, okay? And now, these men and women, whether you know it or not, your children can even become famous in this lifetime, okay? And that's a beautiful thing to know. But your children can be famous, they can obtain some type of fame in their life, okay? Also, with displacement, these men and women can very well feel like their children are the center of their world, all right? Wanting to just be that go-to mom where you can really just, your kids can feel like they can talk to you freely, be able to fully express how they're feeling and what they're going through to you. You know, a lot of kids are not able to do that, but your children seem to feel like it's okay to do it. Also, these men and women can also be that type of parent that's very supportive. Um, if their kids are into athletics and things like that, these are the parents that you definitely will see in the crowd cheering them on, encouraging them to do well and do better. Okay, these men and women will also have a love for politics. Okay, and they are very much creative, very talented men and women. They have a lot of creative gifts. They can really do good, do well with anything that has to do with their hands. And another thing, they're very good at writing and being teachers. And if these men and women did decide that they wanted to be a teacher, this would definitely be the area where people, as far as their students, okay, that they're teaching, their students are going to be very much engaged in whatever it is that they're talking about, whatever it is that they're discussing on the topic. All right, so they really have a thing with kids. These men and women are very much great storytellers, okay? And they love their hobbies. So anything that's boring is not going to be for these men and women. They want to be mentally stimulated in the areas where they can really be free to really laugh, joke, have fun. These are the type of men and women that you can see wanting to be able to probably go to a party, go to a club, a bar, a casino, okay? Anything that has that excitement going on, okay? They might want to go to a concert, all right? Anything that has to do with just doing things, okay? So you definitely won't see these men and women just probably every single day stuck in the house doing repetitive, routine shit every single day, because that's not what they're about. Now, a lot of actors and actresses do have this placement, okay? So, this would also be a great field for you. Anything that has to do with the limelight, the fame, um, the glamour, okay? Anything that's like luxurious like that. You guys would do great in because you love that. Now, when dealing with these men and women, moon in the fifth house, if you're dealing with them, they definitely need love and affection. This is what they want. They want your attention. They want to be recognized and they want to be acknowledged. They want you to really open up to them in that kind of way. Because if you're not giving them these things, they can become very much dissatisfied in the relationship and very unhappy. Okay. Your stay probably won't be great with them because they're probably not going to want to continue this relationship with you. They want to be excited every single day and they want you to be full of life and excitement also. These men and women can be very much temperamental, okay, and they can throw their emotions all over the place when they feel like it, okay. That goes back to being very dramatic, drama kings and queens, okay. They can go on and on if they feel like it and just want to give people a hard time at times, but what it really is for them is um, they want to be able to just enjoy themselves. They want peace and they want harmony, but they want a great time. Okay, so if you're trying to be chaotic and destructive to that, of course they're gonna feel a kind of way. They're gonna throw their emotions all over the room every single damn time if this is what you're going to be presenting them. It's not gonna work. Now, these men and women Moon in the fifth house. Their strengths are that they are very magnetic, passionate, and enthusiastic, okay? They are very romantic, and they are creative, full of life. Now, their challenges is that they can be very possessive, they can be self indulgent and undisciplined, dramatic, and even cold. Okay, so as far as being indulgent, okay, these men and women can be prone to doing drugs. They can also like to get high, smoke bud, smoke weed, drink their alcohol and their liquor, and just enjoy themselves for the night. They want to be able to do that, but now what they need to do is to balance out that energy, because even though you like to have so much fun, you do need to just ground yourself and really discipline yourself to the point where you can enjoy yourself but not damage your body. Okay, you don't want to do that. Also, these men and women can be prone to falling in and out of love, and they usually follow their heart more than their head, usually feeling more on how they feel opposed to the logic and what's going on. So with them, they definitely have to be cautious in the dealings of relationships, okay? As I said earlier in the beginning of the video, they can be prone to having many different love affairs. And if I didn't say it, I'm going to say it now. But they can have many different love affairs because they do seek out that excitement, okay? But what they really do want is to really just be able to find that partner that fully completes them on that exciting level. And if you can do that, then that'll be great, because they need somebody to match that energy. Because what it is with them is they can fall for people very easily, okay? And then they could get their heart broke very easily also, because they did not use the logic. They only went off of what they was feeling for the moment or how they're feeling right now, okay? So you do need to definitely just look into that. What else can I say about this placement? These men and women need a good amount of pleasure and recreation to keep themselves emotionally balanced and happy. They may find it difficult to focus and concentrate on a task and responsibility that are joyful and tedious and repetitive. So, as I said, they do not like repetitive shit. Anything that's tedious, okay, and joyless. They need that full-blown excitement every single time. This is what they're driven by, okay? Moon in the fifth house. Men and women are likely to be in an emotional disposition towards risk-taking behaviors, such as gambling and thrill-seeking activities, okay? They don't mind taking a risk. They don't mind taking a chance, okay? This is exactly why they don't mind taking a risk and a chance in love, okay? But this can also mean they don't mind taking a chance and a risk out in the world to do some other type of shit, okay? So you just got to play that by ear. Love affairs have a potential for getting them into trouble, okay? So anytime that you're dealing with somebody, you just need to be fully equipped and aware, all right? Just make sure that the person that you're dealing with is truly for you and genuine. You don't want to be dealing with somebody that could get you into some shit. We know you the risk takers and you love the excitement and the thrill. But sometimes the excitement and the thrill can overtake you. And people can be not out for your good interest, could be out to use you quite a bit. But all you have to do is just discern and decipher, be able to fully understand and grasp that energy, and you do very well in that area, okay? You have a natural ability to connect with kids, okay? That is a beautiful trait to have, okay? You will be very much affectionate and generous, okay, with all individuals, okay? You're not a stingy person, very giving, very caring, okay? You want to see the best in everybody. That's just what it is. And these men and women would love to go camping, go hiking, go on adventures, go shopping, restaurants, and even casinos. So with these men and women, what their ultimate thing is, to be able to really get out there and live this life to its full potential. Okay, in this lifetime, they're going to be able to do the things that they want to do. As far as their partners, they need somebody to match their energy in order for them to fully be connected to them on that level. Now, they really are very creative and artistic, so they would do excellent at being actors and actresses because they love that stage and they know how to perfect it so well. Okay, if you see these men and women, these are definitely the type of men and women that when they are just walking around every single day, they probably are kept up very well. Have their hair done, their nails done. If it's a woman, if it's a guy, he's probably groomed up really nice. You see what I'm saying? Knows how to put himself together very well. All right. And this is what they're all about: fun, excitement, childlike energy, childlike nature. So this is what I'm going to say about this placement, and I'm going to leave it on this note for now. For future videos to come, I will go into more depth into this placement. Be sure to check out my online store. It is www.grammygear.com. If you need a caterer, be sure to hit me up at supremeroyalcatering@gmail.com. If you need my husband to do any work to your home, swimming pool, or business, you can hit him up at aronnesbit90@gmail.com. If you need me to analyze a birth chart for you, it will be $70. If you need me to do a Synastry chart, Composite chart, or a compatibility chart, it will be $90. So this has been a Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all. And I will see you on the next one.